Hey ABA family, my name is Priscilla and I am currently a registered behavior technician. In this video, you are going to learn how to become an RBT. So to first start off, the first thing I would highly recommend is looking through Indeed or other job searches to see which companies are hiring within your area. The reason why I say to do this first is because you may be able to find a really good company that's willing to pay for your RBT training, your RBT certification, the exam, and to become certified. This will save you a lot of money. It will be more cost effective. If you cannot find any jobs within your area, but you still want to become certified, rest assured, you will be fine. So the Autism Foundation, I will make sure I link that down below. They will be able to give you the 40-hour training for free, which means that that will fulfill that requirement. After you complete your 40-hour training, you will then go ahead and you will be scheduled to have your competency assessment. Now, if you go through a company, then they will guide you on who's going to complete your competency assessment. It will be someone within the company. If you do not work for a company yet, then you do have to search for people who are conducting competency assessments to complete that, to help you complete and fulfill that requirement. It is required that you know exactly what you're going to be doing in the field. I would recommend that you do know most of the information that you learned in the training. I know it's a lot of information, new information for most of us. And so it's really, really important that you don't go in there not knowing anything, but don't feel bad if you have to ask questions. This is a great time to ask the trainer questions. If you're unsure about something or you need some clarity, ask them. Do not be scared. Also, once you pass your competency assessment, this is where you're going to select My Account on the top right-hand corner, and you're going to register. Once you register, you're going to find your BACB account number, and this will be used for the competency assessment sheet that you will need to sign and send off and post onto the board. Now, also, once you create your account, you're going to also need to upload highest degree completed, and then you're also going to need to upload your 40-hour course certificate, as well as the competency assessment sheet. Again, you want to make sure that you have that number on that sheet, as well as it being signed by you and the person that conducted the competency assessment. All of those documents are going to be posted onto the website on your account, and this is where you will then, once it's approved, you will be sent an email, and this is where you will pay for your exam. Now, when it's time for the exam, you want to really make sure that, before I jump into that, the exam was $45. So again, if you can find a company, they will pay for that. If they don't, then again, it's $45 to take the exam. And this is a great time to make sure, again, you know all of that information. So before you even get to the exam, use a week or two to study. And when you think you're done studying, study some more, because that exam, I will be very honest, it was not the easy exam I have taken. But because I studied so much and so hard and watched so many videos and read so many things, I passed on my first try. So if you really want to make sure you know that information, study. The exam it doesn't really consist of definitions, but it does include a lot of scenario questions. So being able to apply those definitions that you learned about in the coursework, applying it to real life scenarios that you might run into while you are working in the field as a registered behavior technician. Now, once you pass your exam, you want to really make sure that everything has been approved by your state, because you cannot work as an RBT without being approved by your state. So it's extremely important to know that you want to make sure you have your results and the board has approved of everything. Once the board has notified you that you have passed your exam, they're going to reach out to you by email. Usually takes about a couple of days, but don't be surprised. In some states, particularly my state, took a very long time. They took more so a week, and they only sped the process because I was hounding them because I really wanted to start my new job. Usually it takes a couple of days though. And then after that, they will also let you know if you pass your background check and that you can now practice as an RBT within your state. If you fail your exam, that's okay-ish, because you will have to pay another fee for having to take the exam. But rest assured, you will be able to reschedule and take it again. So if you fail it, it doesn't mean that, oh, that means you can't become an RBT. Too bad. No, you can reschedule it. It'll be okay. And you'll also know what to expect. And then after that, after you pass your exam and you get your approval from the board, you get to get started. So typically, if you are with a company, they will schedule something called a materials day where they give you a work phone, materials, whatever you need to be successful in your field, and ask questions. And they give you more information on what to expect within your company. Some companies you will be working in the client's home. Other companies you will be working within the office. So it all depends on what company you decide on. And then, yeah, so becoming an RBT takes some people less than a month. So it doesn't take long. You just have to really make sure you stay on top of it. So again, certain things may take a little bit longer than you expected, but typically it does not take any more than 2 months, no more than that. So if you have any questions, comment down below. And also, I will be creating a video that will show you what's inside of my RBT bag and what helps me become successful. So be on the lookout for that. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you will stay notified when I upload another video. Bye.